Hello everyone and welcome back to my morning report analysis videos on Monday 18th of June with me, Rich Market Analyst at Hantec Markets. Looking at euro dollar, which had this little bounce on Friday, looked to start to stabilise the market. Interesting that initial early losses today have been unwound again. That risk over Angela Merkel may not be so much of a risk, and subsequently the euro has sort of regained a little bit of footing, but it's interesting to see if the market can start to build that support 1540 figure. So it's 60 pips below where we are at the moment with that rebound intraday that we've seen today. But the market is still settling from this ECB meeting that we saw last week, and that will be the key fact that we are looking out for. Can the market start now build support again, following on from that sharp bear candle that we saw last Thursday? Now you've got resistance levels overhead, 116.15 area, so not a million miles away from where we are at the moment, where you start to see that old low coming back in. Then 116.40 on the hourly chart is an old sort of range of lows back from late May, early June. Which again overhead supply. So you've got this. You're now sort of rallying into this basis of resistance around 1640 area. So if you can move above 1614, then you start to consider the more sort of unwinding back towards the old breakout levels again, which were back from late May, early June, around the sort of 1715 area. Which is a bit of a pivot as well, 1720. So yeah, these are sort of an important series of days, I think, ahead for the euro. If the euro can start to now sort of build support again, then perhaps it can prevent the bears from selling off down to 15 big figure and then below, because that is a massive level now. 15 big figure. Look at that possibility of a head and shoulders top, and a big one at that, and it sort of gives you around about 10 big figures worth of depth if it does complete to the downside. So it would be a massively important level to be breached if that were to be seen. For now it's intact, but obviously in the next few days that is the important level that we need to be looking out for. For now we've sort of built support at 1540. Today's low just above that, 1560, before a bit of an intraday rally. But yeah, around 1600, 1615 is where the resistance starts to come back in on the hourly chart. And can the market start to build once again and start to break through this overhead supply? Because obviously that sharp move to the downside on the ECB was a big move that rocked the markets. But Euro's sort of trying to settle the dust now, and it'll be interesting to see if it can regain a little bit of upside momentum. But for now, still pretty much up in the air, I think, unfortunately. But I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I'll speak to you later.